Hello, hello everyone. Debbie here from Paper Sweeties. Hopping on today, doing some crafting. Waiting for some of my friends to jump on to join me. Okay, so I am live again, second day in a row from my business page. I have to get used to doing that and not coming live only from my craft group. So I'm going to share this to the craft group right now and invite people to come on over. Okay, shared it. Still don't see anyone on. So I'm just slowly gonna get started and hopefully we'll have some friends jump on to join me. Otherwise, if you're watching this after I end the video, later in the day, tomorrow, whatever, just leave me a hashtag replay in the comments so I know you were here and I can say hi. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna turn the camera down. So I'll just watch for people to jump on to make sure volume is okay and the view is okay. If you're hopping on, say hi so I know you're here. All right, we'll turn the camera down. We'll go ahead and get started. Hey Janet, how are you? Welcome. Oh, I'm so glad people are finding me. Still getting used to coming on live on my business page versus the craft group. So if you've jumped on, say hi. Let me know if you can hear me okay and if you can see my work table. Okay, I have the video pulled up. Things look good to me, but if you need me to adjust anything, just let me know. Let me know. How are you today, Janet? What's going on in your little neck of the woods? We're going to make today a Hobby Lobby inspired little present. I don't know if you've seen them in like the Candyland Christmas aisle at Hobby Lobby. They're still just getting their inventory in and pulling it out, but they have two different sizes of adorable glittered and sprinkled with sweet treats on top little boxes, like a little bit bigger than this in a blue, and then a larger one like this size in a pink. And they are 50% off this week, but I got this block from the dollar store for $1.25 and grabbed just some supplies from my stash, and I'm gonna try to make one. We're gonna try to make one today. We're gonna see if we can make a look-alike present. Hi, Amy. How are you, sweet friend? How are you? It's so good to see you jumping on. How's everything in Cameron these days? I miss all you girls so much. I'm frozen. Well, you probably can't hear me. Hey, Cecilia. Janet, if you still can hear me, sometimes if you go out of the live and then click back in, it'll unfreeze. I wish I did, but I don't have control over internet and Wi-Fi and connection and Wi-Fi speed and all that stuff. I just play with glue and glitter. Not techie. Good, okay, yay, so happy. But if that happens again, some people have told me if they're on a live and it freezes, if they like click out of it and then refresh your screen and then click back in the video, sometimes it fixes it. I hate that when it happens when I'm watching other people's videos and it's just, you never know, there may be storms in the area, you know, depending on the cable surface, it could be glitchy. I miss you guys too. Y'all still get together and scrapbook periodically from time to time? Or work on crafts, paper crafts, cards, anything? Go shopping? I'd be up for anything. You guys need to come out to the beach for a girls' weekend. We could go shopping and go to lunch and do some crafting. It would be so fun, so fun. Okay, so like I said, I saw these cute little boxes in the Candyland aisle at Hobby Lobby. And even though they are 50% off this week, I took a picture of it and I thought, I could probably make that for way less than even 50%. So we're gonna try to make one. We're gonna try to make one. And then if it comes out, then maybe I'll make some more. We'll see, we'll see. All right, so this is a scrap piece of a glitter foam sheet that I got from Hobby Lobby. This is a styrofoam block I got from the Dollar Tree. So I'm just gonna get going and we can keep chatting and talking while I get going, and you guys can kind of just watch what I'm doing. So I got the foam sheet upside down, glitter side down, and I laid my styrofoam block on top of it, and I'm just gonna trace it all four sides. Yeah, I'm thinking I could make a similar one to the Hobby Lobby one, and even though they're on sale already, probably for less than what they're on sale for. Like I can't remember because there's a smaller one and a larger one. So say the smaller one is, I don't know, $7.99 or $8.99. So half price would be like about $4. I don't think that this is gonna cost me $4 to make. I think I could make it for less than $4. So we'll see, we'll see. And then there's a larger one. In any event, I'm gonna have fun creating it, so. And maybe I'll inspire you to give it a try too. All right, so I traced all four sides of my little styrofoam block and then down one side, and we're just gonna cut it out. How many of you guys have worked with glitter foam sheets before? They're very fun to work with. Easy peasy. They work well with hot glue. I have a hot glue gun, but I've heard people say that they work even better like with a cool temp glue gun. I don't have one of those. I have a hot temp glue gun, and it seems to work fine with my glitter sheets. I guess with the hot glue, you just have to be a little careful to not burn through your foam sheet. All right, and then I'm gonna put it on again and trace the top so we can add some of the foam sheet onto the top. And then we're gonna hide all our seams because we're gonna do a fun little foam bead glittering effect. And some glitter ribbon. And some, the boxes at Hobby Lobby had like real pretty white silvery kind of tinsel on top of theirs. And I looked, and again, Hobby Lobby is really just pulling all of their Christmas stuff out right now. So I looked to find tinsel, and other than some big garlands of tinsel that were like hung way up near the ceiling that I couldn't even reach, and I didn't see any like down reachable. And they were too big, the scale was too big. I couldn't find any similar tinsel. So what I did is I went to the party decoration aisle where they have the bags and the wrapping paper and the bows. And they were on sale this week too. So I grabbed a pack of these. There was 2 in the pack, these little crinkle bows. And we're gonna put that on top, and that's gonna be our tinsel. And then I'm gonna make some foam clay sweet treats. Theirs had donuts, so I'm gonna make some donuts and we'll add them. And some foam beads for our sprinkles. And then I got these from Walmart. Foam beads, but the dollar store has them, Dollar Tree has them. Hi Marie, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I picked these up from Walmart because I loved the pastel colors. The Dollar Tree has them sometimes. Mine at least, I've seen white, and then they have the darker colors. And I tend to always create like with pastels. So I found these at Walmart. And then this pretty glitter ribbon, we're gonna give that a try, and I got that from the Dollar Tree. And then maybe some pink mesh at the top. We'll make a pink floofy mesh bow, and that's from Hobby Lobby. So yeah, doesn't require too many supplies, and our goal is to try to make it for less money than what it would cost at Hobby Lobby, even 50% off. All right, so you're just going to, when I'm working with the foam glitter sheets, you just want to do a little section at a time, because like I said, you don't want to put so much glue down that it dries before you can get your foam sheet wrapped around. And it's just easier to work with a smaller section at a time. And again, like I said, you don't want to put too much and then run the risk of burning a hole through your foam sheet. So I'm just gonna start, and I'm kind of, I did my best tracing, but these styrofoam blocks are not 100% square. So when we get it all the way around, we'll just take a pair of scissors and trim it off. Hi Marshall, welcome. How are you? Doing good, doing good. Maria, are you on your vacation now, or is that starting next week? Well, vacation, I think you said that you're having a procedure done. Surgery? Yes, ma'am. The Hobby Lobby, the little presents they have, and even though they're 50% off this week, I am challenging myself to make one for less than what they cost at Hobby Lobby. And granted, my little block I got from my Dollar Tree is probably smaller than the smallest one at Hobby Lobby, but still, that's the goal. To make them, inspired by the Hobby Lobby ones and for less. I cannot believe that Hobby Lobby actually has their Christmas 50% off in August. I wonder if it's going to be a rolling week after week sale. They are cute. Oh, in September, gotcha. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was on your live when you and Nicole made those cute little elf little legs with all the cute little presents on top with the suspenders. So cute. The little boots were so cute. And I heard you talking about that Nicole was going to be stepping up and filling in for when you were out. And I guess I missed if it was coming up soon or if it was going to be later in September. Yeah, these presents are so cute. And I'm doing Candyland theme on the outside of my house this Christmas. And for the past couple of weeks, I've been making things nonstop. Marie, I don't know if you've had a chance to see some. I can show you really quick what I've got so far. A couple days ago on my live, I showed how to make these cute little, too soon, yeah. Surgery is not fun. So I showed how to make these. Rachel from RK Ribbon Designs recently in one of the groups I'm in showed us how to make a Candyland tree with the squiggles like this. And I found these on Craft Outlet where I buy a lot of my supplies. And they could be quite pricey. So I shared on a video a couple of days ago how to make them just with chenille stems and floral wire from Hobby Lobby. And I mean, a package of chenille stems is like $1.29 and you get so many. And Hobby Lobby even had this iridescent and the pom-poms too. So, I mean, this literally probably cost me pennies, maybe 25 cents to make. So I'm going to make up a bunch and put them in my wreath and my garlands on my outdoor decor. And then we made these cute little cake pops, super simple. Styrofoam ball from the Dollar Tree, some glitter from Hobby Lobby. That glitter is amazing, it's so pretty. And candy sticks from Hobby Lobby, lollipop sticks in the baking section from Hobby Lobby. So I made up a bunch of those. And then we made up some macaron wreath attachments. The yellow one, I haven't put my straw on it yet. Those were fun, and I put chunky glitter in the middle. So cute. And then we made up some peppermint stick wreath attachments, glittered them with the Flora Craft glitter from Michael's, the real chunky stuff in the floral department. And then we made some cupcakes, and I picked up the green floral picks with the wire from Hobby Lobby. And I have such a hard time because everything is backwards. That's what I intend to attach these to my garlands and my wreath with the floral, those green floral picks with the wire. So we made cupcakes and we made some gumdrops, and these are just with those green styrofoams from the Dollar Tree. Glittered them with Hobby Lobby glitter. Yeah. Well, this is our first Christmas in a new house, and the colors on the outside. We live at the beach, so I have a bright aqua front door and a hot pink rockers on my front porch, and the house is white with black windows. A farmhouse with a metal roof, and my traditional red with black and white farmhouse buffalo check just wouldn't go with my hot pink chairs. So I ordered pink garlands and pink swags and pink wreaths, and I'm going to do the whole front Candyland. And I think it's going to be really sweet and adorable. And then I've been making some larger wreath attachments to go on the wreath on my front door. So I made little Gingy on a peppermint candy, a little macaron cookie on his head, and a little gumball machine with all those fun bright colors. And most all the We made her live yesterday, and these little ice cream cones were in the kids section at Hobby Lobby. That this week everything there is 75% off. So I got a 4-pack of these ice cream cones for $1.75. They're popsicle makers. So I just, with my heat tool, cut the top off and stuck styrofoam on the inside of the, where you put the liquid for the popsicle. It's supposed to go like that to make a popsicle when you put it in your freezer. And then I super glued it together and wrapped it with some mint foam clay and decorated it. She's cute, isn't she? So she's going to go on my wreath. And then the centerpiece in the middle of the wreath is going to be Mr. Crackers. I crocheted him. I think I was working on him when I was watching one of your lives. Mr. Crackers is going to go in the center of the wreath, and then I'm going to have all my little gingies and candies and stuff going around him. So that's what I've got so far. And I thought that these little presents this size would be cute to put on the garlands. I got 24 foot of pink garlands. I have a bank of 3 windows right here. And I'm going to do garlands up one side, across the top, and down the other side, and just load it up with pretty bows and all these candies. And I thought these presents would be cute. He's cute, isn't he? He's Mr. Crackers. Mr. Nutcracker. Mr. Crackers. All right, so yeah, I can't wait. I'll probably after I get it all up and decorated, I'll probably do a live from my front yard. Live from Debbie's front yard to show everyone that has joined me over the weeks watching me make all my sweet treats. On my website, Paper Sweeties, he's down there. I made a foam one too. Did you? I think I posted it on your share page. Did you see my foam one? This is the one I made out of foam clay. I'm pretty sure I posted it on your share page. He's adorable. I love him. He has a cupcake on top of his hat. Lots of bling and sprinkles. Yeah, okay. Isn't he adorable? I love him. And I'm going to continue wrapping the foam sheet around my styrofoam. So, what does everyone do for Christmas? Do you do traditional colors, or do you mix it up? Do you match it to like your home decor? Do you do Candyland? Do you put up one tree or several trees? What does everyone do? Christmas. And when do you start putting your Christmas up? Hi Rosa, welcome. How are you? I usually start putting my stuff up in November, the beginning of November, because I love Christmas, and I just love to look at it all, and I spend a lot of time decorating, and I just love to enjoy it for as long as I can. So I start putting things up in November, early in November, and I leave everything up until after 3 Kings in January, so the first week in January. Oh, I am bummed too, Marie. I am bummed too. Hopefully you can catch a part of it, or even on the replay afterwards. I know there's going to be some amazing talent, and I know the girls are going to be sharing some amazing projects. But we'll do it again. We'll do it again. We don't have to wait for my birthday again next year. We can maybe get get together and do something this fall, or a pre-Christmas party, something, we can put our thinking caps on and we can do it again. But I understand. There's only so many hours in the day. My kids and my grandkids all came out. My husband's birthday was last weekend, and mine is this coming weekend. And it worked out better for the kids to come out last weekend. So they all came out. We went out to lunch, and then came back to the house and had dinner later at home. And took the kids on a buggy ride around the neighborhood, and then took them to the playground. And the next day, I made breakfast, and then we took the kids to the aquarium here. So we had a great time with the kids and my little granddaughters. Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely, absolutely, yes, ma'am, absolutely. Sunday is a family day. But I figured after the kids kind of told me that it would better for their schedules to come out last weekend, I kind of had a tiny little pity party for myself because I realized on my actual birthday, my 60th birthday, I was going to be alone. I mean, my husband, but I was going to be alone. Not my kids and my grandkids. So that's how I picked the date, because my actual birthday is Sunday the 18th. So that's how that came about. Saturday probably would have been better, but I know Raymond is doing a big thing on Saturday, so I would have had to pick a different weekend. And since I really don't have any plans on my birthday, can you guys see? Oh, I think she's not in the camera view. The noise you hear is Baby, my little dog. She's in her little bed. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I am turning 60. So that's why I wanted to celebrate kind of in a big way. It's a big birthday. And with my kids and grands not being here, the next best thing is to spend the day crafting. So, all right, so I am going to take my scissors. We did the best, but there's a little tiny bit of overhang, so I'm going to get my pointier scissors and we'll just trim that off, and then we'll add the top. And see how easy that was? You just take your time and go. I only did like, an inch to 2 inch section at a time with the hot glue. And it stuck good for me. I didn't have any problems with it burning through. So, hi Linda, welcome. Thanks for hopping on. We're making a cute little glittered and sprinkled and embellished little present that you can use as a decoration, like it's part of a centerpiece on your table, or as a wreath attachment. Mine is going to be a wreath attachment for my holiday decor. Alright guys, so see how nice square corners. Nice. And then we'll just take the piece that we traced and cut for the top and add that to the top. And there are the top seams, but we're going to cover all that with sprinkles and good stuff. So, and the glitter ribbon, and yeah, you won't end up seeing the seams. Hi Lisa, welcome. How's everyone doing today? We're making a cute little Hobby Lobby inspired present. And these don't necessarily have to just be for Christmas. These would be really cute for like a birthday party. You could use them as party favors, for, again, like centerpiece decor. How cute would they be as party favors for a party, and every guest goes home with a cute little present? And I'm just going to trim any overhang we have from the top. They would make adorable little party favors. Not even necessarily just for a kid's party. If you had, oh, did you see her? Did you come across? Come here, baby. Want to say hi? Come here. Want to say hi to the girls? Come here. You want to say hi? Say hi, girls. Hi, I'm helping my mama craft. I'm helping my mommy craft. Daddy's on a conference call, and he said, take her in there with you. This is Bailey, Mommy's little sweetheart. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you're a good girl. Okay, go in your little bed. Go in your little bed. That's my little sidekick, my little mascot, my little craft room mascot. She's 7 years old. Next to my kids and my grandchildren and my husband. She's the love of my life. She's a little sweetie. All right. I'm probably being more fussy with this than I really need to, because a lot of it's just going to get covered. But that's just how I roll. I tend to be a little bit of a perfectionist, especially, well, with everything, but especially with my crafts. All right, I'm going to get some of this mess out of our way, and then we're going to move on to the next step, which I believe would be the sprinkles. So what's everyone working on this week? What's on your craft tables? What are you working on? Are you just jumping around, watching lives, getting inspiration? Oh, Amy. She misses you too. She misses you too. Now, who has worked with these foam beads? I have not, but I've watched designers online working with them, and they tend to be even messier than regular sprinkles because I feel like they could be staticky, and I turned my ceiling fan off because, oh my gosh, can you imagine? I open this and the ceiling fan is going woof, all over the craft room. All over the craft room. So we're going to give it a go. It might be a huge mess. Oh, I cannot wait. Yeah, I'm going to be watching a lot of those lives on Saturday. Very interesting with the fairy tale theme. And I watched Ginger this morning talking about hers is going to be like a Snow White princess project. And some of the, I don't know if everyone had to do a princess or some of them are doing princess, but Sam jumped in and said she was doing princess. So I'm very intrigued. I can't wait. Staticky. Okay, all right, I'm forewarned. All right, so I'm going to use some regular or original Aleene's tacky glue. I don't think I have to use the clear like I do with glitter and sprinkles because all the glue areas are going to be filled in with these little foam beads. So let's just go ahead and get started, and hopefully it works. Hopefully it works. All right, so the Hobby Lobby one kind of had the drips of sprinkles coming down, you know, like a drip, like you know, top of the cake and then dripping down. So I'm not going to put them on the whole top because remember we are going to cover this with my faux tinsel. That looks kind of more like a birthday present than a Christmas. The ones in Hobby Lobby had the white iridescent tinsel, and it looked a little more Christmassy, but that's all I could find, so that's what I'm going to use. And then some fake baked donuts. Fairy tale themed projects. Rapunzel, oh my gosh. See, I applaud you designers, because if someone came to me and said, oh, do you want to participate? I'd be, yes, oh my gosh, yes. And then if they gave me that as the assignment, I would be so stumped. Like, wow is all I'm saying. I feel like I would be so stumped and not know where to begin. All right, I'm trying to think how this is going to be attached onto my garland. Probably like this. So I don't think I necessarily have to do the back side, because you're never going to see it, and I hate to waste supplies. So I'm only going to do the front and the two sides, because I'm literally going to stick, excuse me, Haley. I'm literally going to be sticking a floral pick with wire in the back, and then wiring it tight onto my garland, like that. So I'm not even going to do the back. We're just going to do the three sides, if that makes sense. So where my seam is, I'll make sure that's turned to the back. And then I'm just going to kind of go for it with the glue. And kind of a drippy pattern. And I'm not going to tip it up, because it'll start dripping down my present, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to leave it laying flat. I'm nervous, guys. I'm nervous. Do you think it's going to work? Do you think it's going to work like so cute in my head? Is it going to come out cute? It's cute in my head. In my head, it's going to work. Alright, that's probably enough. And I'm going to take my glue brush and kind of spread it out a little bit. I want it thick, but I don't want it too thick. I want it thick enough for those foam beads to stick and not get cuckoo crazy and rolling all over the place, but I still feel that they may roll. Watching me spread tacky glue is kind of like watching paint dry. Sorry, guys. Can you still see what I'm doing? You see, I put it on fairly thick. I don't want any areas that don't have glue. I want every single area of the drip to have the glue, so it has something to stick to. And I'm leaving it laying flat, because if I did tip it up, that glue would just start dripping. There's someone that just drove past my house and backed up, and now they're sitting outside the front of my house. Interesting. Interesting. They must be that they can't see me. Or if they can, they don't care. Maybe they're getting ready to build a house in here, and they're getting ideas. Oh, and there they go. Okay. No. And now they stopped again. Wow. Did you see that? I opened it up and they all went like crazy. I've never worked with these before, so here we go, you guys. Ready? Set. Woo! Pan and lightly tap them on your project so it doesn't smear your glue. Smart. Smart. Oh my God, they're so cute though. They're so cute. They're so cute. They're so cute. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. They're so cute. Oh my gosh, they're still sitting out in front of my house. Pointing and pointing and pointing. They must be getting ideas. Maybe they have a lot in here and they're getting ready to build and they're going to copy my house. All right. I'm going to try to tap some of them off. Oh my gosh, you guys. I think it worked. I think it worked. I think it worked. Oh my gosh. It looks like the one at Hobby Lobby. I'm so excited. Hi, Becky. Welcome, welcome. We're making the Hobby Lobby inspired little present. The little presents they have in their Candyland aisle. They have a blue one and a pink one. We're making the Candyland inspired presents from Hobby Lobby. I got some of these pretty pastel foam. See how it's dripping as I'm turning it? It's dripping on the top. Yeah. I'm wondering if I'm safe to turn this or if I should wait. How about if we pause, just set this on the side, let that dry just a little bit, and while that's drying, we'll make a couple of our sweet treats, and we'll alternate back and forth, because I'm afraid to turn this, and it's going to all slide and drip, because that glue is really still gluey. I think we have to do it in stages, so we'll just hop on to making some of our treats. Okay, Marie, thanks for hopping in. It was good chatting with you. I'll see you next time. Yep, I'll share it. I'll share it when I'm done. Bye, hon. Okay, we'll make some of our little treats while we're waiting for the glue to dry. What do you guys think, though? Looks like the Hobby Lobby one, doesn't it? So cute. So cute. Let's see, my glue is really dripping on the top. The top is all pretty much going to be covered with all of our stuff, so I'm not super concerned with the top. So Amy, what have you been up to? What have you been making? Are you still taking orders from customers for all your pretty paper craft stuff? I think I want to make like one large donut and 2 smaller ones. So we'll make 3 donuts, a large one and then 2 smaller ones. And I'll show you guys how I make my donuts. I'm keeping an eye on the people. See, my craft room is right to the front of the house, so my view is the front porch and the street, and it allows me to keep an eye on everything going on in the neighborhood. Peggy, what you working on this week? What you working on? Anything special, anything sweet. So for my donuts, I just grab a hunk of clay, roll it into a ball. Hi Valerie, welcome. Roll it into a ball and then flatten it with my hands to get that donut shape. And this might be too small. I want a large one and two small ones. No, I think that's good. I think that's good. So cute. Oh my gosh, so cute. And then what I do is I take my little fancy ball tool from the Dollar Tree. Hi, Miss Connie. How are you today, sweetie? I hope you're doing well. What kind of magic are you creating today in your craft room? I shared a bunch of your projects on our on the Paper Sweeties Marketplace share group last night. I think you saw, and everyone's commenting how beautiful. Take it easy. Oh, I'm so sorry, Peggy. I'm so sorry you have a headache. So, Connie, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. It doesn't require rolling of any worms, first off. Okay, guys, you saw that. I just used the ball tool. I poked it through. Hi, Annette. Welcome. And then you have a cute little donut. Okay? So, Connie, you've seen those little boxes? Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. 3 at once. Wow. The little boxes at Hobby Lobby in the Candyland aisle, the cute little presents, there's a little blue one and a larger pink one. So, hi Annette. Oh, I'm glad you found me. So, it's inspired by the Hobby Lobby ones. So it's a styrofoam block. I covered it with some foam clay sheet. And then I used some original tacky glue, made the drips, and then sprinkled on some foam beads that I got from Walmart, because that's the only place I could find the pastel ones. And then the glue's really drippy. It started dripping there, you could see. So I set it aside, and we're working on the donuts now that are going to go on the top. Yeah, I'm trying to make one. Even though they have their holiday 50% off, I'm challenging myself to make one like even less than what it would cost, 50% off at Hobby Lobby. So it's just a styrofoam block from Dollar Tree, $1.25. A piece of foam clay. I didn't even use the whole sheet, so the whole sheet's 99 cents. I used maybe a quarter of it, so say a quarter. So we're up to $1.50. $1.50. Some glue, pennies, some foam beads, and I mean, I got this big bag from Walmart. I ordered it online because that's the only place I could find the pastel ones. My Dollar Tree has them, but in the darker colors, and you know me, everything has to be pastel. Yep. So, and it's only going to use a tiny fraction of them. So again, pennies. Theirs has like pretty white iridescent tinselly glitter up top. I couldn't find any of that at Hobby Lobby yet. They probably just don't have it out. So I went in the party aisle, and their party stuff was on sale as well. So I got a 2-pack. There's a helicopter going over. I got a 2-pack of these, and that's what I'm going to use as my tinsel. And then theirs had donuts up top, so I'm going to make the donuts. So I mean, I don't know what we're up to. It'll maybe cost me $2.50, maybe, if I'm guessing. Yeah, so. And the scariest part was putting the drippy, the glue, and then sprinkling the foam beads on top. And you have to leave it like this because when I started tipping it, I was going to go and do the top, it was dripping. So you have to like do a section and leave it flat to dry. And then I'll turn it over, do it. And I'm not going to do the back because I'm going to attach these to my garlands, so you'll never see the back. Like the little girl we did yesterday. Did you see how she ended up coming out? For those of you that were watching me, she came out very sweet. I finished her up last night. I added the icing on her hands, and then I can't remember if I did the crushed rocks on the video or not, but she came out really adorable. I love how she turned out. So I'm using just the regular original Aleene's white tacky glue because I don't think I have to use the clear because the foam beads 100% covered all the glue. It's not like when you're using like a fine glitter, you want your glue to dry clear because you'll see it. This 100% covered all the glue, so you can just use Elmer's glue or the original Aleene's tacky glue. She came out really cute in that, right? Hers is chunky. Hers is chunky. Her body is just, for those of you that didn't see my video yesterday, just a piece of styrofoam I cut with a heart-shaped cookie cutter, and then used my heat knife to cut a half circle for her neck. Her head is one of those green cupcake kind of looking foam pieces from the Dollar Tree, and I sliced a little bit of it off to be the same thickness as the bottom. I just covered it with the clay and then embellished her with the ice cream cone was from Hobby Lobby Kids Summer Section, 75% off. Hi Jolene, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Everyone that's just joining us, we're making one of the Hobby Lobby inspired little cute Christmas boxes, but I was saying a little bit earlier, it doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas. How darling would these be for like party favors at a birthday party to give each guest a little cute little present party favor to take home, or even like play settings at your party, make up a little, and you could get even smaller foam block and make them up and then put tags on them, like a present tag with everyone's name on them. How cute would that be? So cute. So cute. I love throwing parties and I do stuff like that. Candyland birthday. Absolutely. Yep. Amy knows. Amy was one of my regular attendees at the day events I would host when we had the B&B, and she would be one of the regular attendees. Every once a month, the first Saturday of every month, I would host like an all-day craft day, and Amy would come and we would craft and have lunch and have snacks. Sometimes we'd play games like bingo. Sometimes we'd have a craft class. It was so fun. And I always liked doing little stuff like this. It's so fun. All right. So right now, while we're kind of waiting for that glue to set up just a little before I feel comfortable enough to turn it, because you see it is dripping a little on the top. The whole top's going to be covered, but I'll go back in and add a little bit just to the edges. Thanks for the stars, Connie. Thank you. I just yesterday started going live from my page, so I'll have to figure out what they are. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're so sweet. Yeah, and the Hobby Lobby ones had donuts on top of the tinsel, so that's what we're going to do to ours. So I just formed the circle with the foam clay, and then I used my fancy ball tool from the Dollar Tree to make the little hole, poke it all the way through. And then I just smooth it out on the back, or you can make that your top, because I'm going to cover it with icing. Maybe I'll make, because these are going to be up and you will see the back, maybe I will make this not so pretty part the top. And we'll cover it with the icing to kind of camouflage that. Usually I do it the opposite way, but we'll do it the other way. This time, since you will be seeing the back. Yeah. So after I finished my live yesterday, working on Miss Gingy over there. Oh, okay. Oh, well, thank you. Anyways, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, hon. You're so sweet. Thank you very much. So after I finished my live yesterday working on Chunky Monkey over there, Chunky Gingy, I started prepping stuff for my live on Sunday, the Birthday Bash Live. I'm not going to give out too much information because I don't want to spoil the surprise, but obviously we all are going to be doing designs in the Candyland theme, and or Candyland birthday, either Candyland like Christmas or whatever, or Candyland birthday. I would imagine a lot of people are going to do Candyland birthday. My project is going to be Candyland birthday. So I wanted to pre-prep some of this stuff because we each only have an hour, and you know me, I talk and I get distracted and I can go on and on and on. I'm actually the last one of the day, so I could go longer, but I started at 9, and by 10 o'clock, I feel like everyone's going to be really tired. So I'm just pre-prepping some of the elements. So when I hop on live, all I have to do, there's going to be one element I'm going to do live to show everyone how I do it. And then I'm going to put it on, put it all together, assemble it, and then we'll sprinkle it and glitter it. And then I'll just maybe have some time to interact and tell everyone how they can be eligible in my live. My live is going to be the $100 gift certificate to Paper Sweeties, and the other designers each, all 12 of them, will be giving away a $10 gift certificate to Paper Sweeties. And you have to be present on the live in order to be eligible for each of the 13 different prizes. And each designer is handling how they want to, how they want their people to be eligible. Like, you know, for example, they could do a scavenger hunt, they could play bingo, they could do a sprinkle party. Mine will probably be a sprinkle party. Yes, it's going to be a wonderful day. You guys know that I love all things Candyland, so that made sense for the theme. And everyone's kind of playing their designs very close to the vest. They're keeping it a surprise for me. They have not told me. No one has told me what they're planning on doing. So I'm going to just be surprised when I watch everyone's live. Now I'm going in with my little pinky finger in the little hole that we made with the belt tool and kind of just opening it up a little to make it a little bit bigger of a donut hole. So we've got our 3 donuts. These are my 2 smaller ones. They're pretty close in size, and then this one's a little bit bigger. Okay? And like I said, I think I'm going to, normally that part is my bottom, because normally I am adhering it onto a project like that. But these, the Hobby Lobby ones, were standing up like that. So I'm going to switch and make that my top, and we're going to cover it with icing. All right. And usually, I think we need to go back to the foam beads and add some more because it's spreading out and dripping a little bit. And I want to make sure it's spreading like that, and I want to make sure all the little glue areas are covered. You see? Down here it's okay, but right up there, because it dripped a little. So we'll grab our, this is going to be a back and forth kind of project because of how drippy the glue is. And if anyone else has tried these and made these and has an easier way, I'd love to hear. What color am I using? For what, Annette? What color am I using for what? For the donuts that I just made? Okay. All right. I'm just going to kind of pat them down a little. For the donuts, yeah, it's mocha. I ran out of my, normally I would use gingerbread from TCT that I carry in my shop and add a little white to get that color, but I've been making a lot of gingerbread stuff and I didn't, so I did have a little bit of mocha from Glitz and Glue left, so that is the mocha from Glitz and Glue. You guys have seen I've been running birthday specials all week, and people have been shopping really hard, which is awesome. Thank you so much. My customers have been shopping really hard, and yesterday someone placed a huge foam clay order. She ordered 6 bags of foam clay, I think. See how that filled in the little drippy spots? Yeah. All right, so we'll let that sit for another minute. And we'll continue with the donuts. So yeah, I've been yesterday and today running a choose your sale. So from like $0 to a certain amount, you could get 10% off. And then the next level, that dollar amount to another amount is 20% off. And then from that amount and up, you get 30% off. So she ordered enough, so she got the 30% off, which was awesome. And yeah, I shipped her Happy Meal out this morning. She ordered some sprinkles and some confetti sprinkles, some Christmas sprinkles, some bugle beads, and a bunch of clay. So I'm out of, I apologize, I'm out of some of my colors. I know I'm out of white, I'm out of yellow, I'm out of the mint green, I'm out of the gingerbread, I'm out of purple, I'm out of lavender, out of orange. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't love a sale? I love a sale. I always shop a sale, so I'm happy that everyone's been taking advantage of the birthday sales that I've been running this week, and stocking up on their supplies. It's great. So I did place another restocking order for my TCT foam clay from Melissa last night, and hopefully she'll get that and process it pretty quickly and get it shipped out to me so I can get it uploaded to the website and available for you guys. And I run specials like all the time, like at least once a month I'll run a special, but all of this week we got specials every day because it's the birthday week. Who doesn't love celebrating their birthday for a whole week, right? For the whole week. All right, so this is some white foam clay, and we're going to make some icing to go on top of our donuts, and then we'll decorate them with some sprinkles. So I think we'll go ahead and cut the icing out and attach it to our donuts while our clay is still wet, and then we'll try to do another side of the box with the glue and the little foam beads, okay? Crystal's out of a lot of small bags. Yeah, yeah. She probably sold a lot at her in-person event, because I know everyone was going to her warehouse to shop, so she probably sold out. And I'm not sure if she was running specials, but yeah, I would imagine that girls shopped hard. And like I said, for me this week, running the birthday specials, everyone's taking advantage of the specials. All right, and then you just want to extend your clay a little bit, but I want this to stay a little bit on the thicker side for the icing, because I'm going to cut it out of a cookie cutter, and then I will have to extend that a little bit too. How long does it take to replenish your stock? For the foam clay, Amy? For the foam clay? I think you probably mean for the foam clay. I order mine from TCT Crafts. Melissa Card is the owner, TCT Crafts. She sells all kinds of craft supplies and foam clay. I don't know where she has hers manufactured. Hi, Christine, welcome. But she just finished building a warehouse too, so I'm hoping she has a good stock on hand and has all the colors that I ordered, so I don't have to wait. And last time I ordered, my order arrived in less than 2 weeks. So from when I ordered, I ordered and she got the order and processed it, boxed it, shipped it, and that whole process took about 2 weeks. So I cut 3 little flower shapes out. That's what I like to use for the icing on top of my donuts. 1 large and 2 of the small. We'll put this white clay back in the bag so it doesn't get dried out. We're done with it now. Yeah, I would say as long as she has the colors that I ordered, and I ordered a whole bunch of white because you guys know we go through a lot of white, because you could take white and like tint it with acrylic paint or food coloring to turn it any color that you need if you don't necessarily have the colored clay. So you really only need to buy white, and then you could turn it to whatever color that you need it to be. But it's very helpful for those of us that do a lot of designing with foam clay to have the bags that are already pre-colored. So yeah, like I said, I don't know where her clay is manufactured. I know Crystal said one time hers is coming from overseas, so her orders take a little bit longer. I don't know where Melissa gets hers manufactured, so I'm just hoping she has all the colors that I ordered in stock and ready to ship. Like I said, she just moved into her new warehouse, so hopefully she's stocked up good. All right, guys, so you see that I extended the largest flower shape a little, and then I'm just going to put it on top of my largest little donut. We'll get our ball tool out again, and I'll just use my fingers to press that white down to the donut. Make sure you have good contact, and then I use my thumb to start pressing around where we already had the hole for the donut to kind of give me my guide, and then I take the ball tool again and just wiggle it in there, push it all the way through, and then you have your donut. How cute is that, guys? And so stinking simple. Simple, easy peasy, easy peasy. All right, we'll do our 2 little ones now. So I'm just going to lightly extend it a little because it's too small for my little donut. That's why I said I rolled them out and I left them a little chunky, because I knew I was going to extend them out a little bit. It's got some little piece of fuzz on it. And I'm lightly, like not putting hardly any pressure on my rolling pin at all. Just being very, very gentle with it. Because I don't want to distort the shape too much. Yeah, that's good. And see what I mean? That was our yucky side that normally would go down on your project, but since these are going to be standing up, I'm going to use that as my top, and the icing covers it. We'll do the same thing we did with the other. Press all your clay down to make sure it's got a good seal. It's a little piece of glitter. And when all the little icing is pressed down, you just take your thumb and kind of find where that depression, that little hole is already. It makes a little depression in your clay, and then you just wiggle your ball tool in there. Again, all the way through. Make your little donut. See how easy they are? So easy peasy. And then we'll do the last one. Super cute. How many watching have made donuts? Connie, I know you have. How many other people watching have made donuts like this? And if you've made donuts, do you do them differently than how I'm doing them here? Apparently, I have glitter from foam sheets all over. I thought I'd clean my desk good, but I didn't because I'm getting it. I'm getting it in my icing, in my donut icing. Donuts are fun to make because they're so easy. They're really very, very easy. See how quick we made 3 little donuts. 1, 2, 3. All right. So let me freehand the dripping. Oh, nice. Nice. Very nice, Honey. All right. I'm going to put my clay back in my little cart over here because we're done with it. And well, before I go to start glittering these, let's set them aside and let's work on our next side of our, hopefully that glue is dry enough. It feels like it is. I don't see it dripping on the top anymore, so I'm just going to turn it to the next side, get my glue, and I'm just going to continue where we left off with that drip. And then I was pretty liberal with it. I'm trying not to go as close to the edge as I did last time because it did drip down, but it's not that big of a deal. I am going to put a little bit of it on the top when the sides are dry, and most of the top is going to be covered with our faux tinsel and our donuts. And I even grabbed some mesh. We might make a mesh bow. And we're going to add some glitter ribbon on the sides, like a real package would have, crisscross. You guys, can you guys see what I'm doing? I'm just taking that glue that I put down is spreading it out into the little drip areas. So there's a nice base of glue for those little foam balls to stick to. This is another great TV watching activity because you don't necessarily have to concentrate. You don't have to be rolling out clay. You can, if you're making a bunch of these, just cover all your boxes with your glitter sheets and then put yourself on a little TV tray in front of the TV with your glue and your little, whatever you're going to use, foam balls or beads or sprinkles, glitter, whatever, and just have at it. Just like those wreath attachments, the little chenille stem wreath attachments I made the other day. Same thing. Great TV watching activity. All right, I'm just bringing it up a little into where my top foam sheet piece meets the side one. And like I said, after my three sides dry, I'm going to go and add just a little bit all around the top. But I want to concentrate on the sides first, because they're the ones that are going to drip. That's why we're leaving it turned on its side, because if I tipped it upright, that glue would just drip all the way down. That would not be good. A donut tower with a gingy. Oh, that sounds so cute. You're working on that right now, Connie? That sounds adorable. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I feel we need to, because I don't know if I can wait a whole year to go to Fig Bakers next July. I think it would be so neat if we could pick a place and get together to craft like before then. Some of us. How fun would that be? I feel like that would be so fun. It's going to be so hard to wait a whole year. These little foam balls are so fun. I just sprinkle them on liberally. Let them all get nice in that glue. And it's like when I use sprinkles too. Are you guys the same way? When I'm sprinkling and adding glitter, I feel like I'm using so much because you sprinkle the whole bottle on, but then when you're done and you get all the overspray back into the bottle, you're like, oh, I only used like a tiny little smidge amount. It always looks like you're using way more than what you actually are. Are you working on the donut gingy tower right now, Connie? I can't wait to see it. It sounds so cute. I love anything donuts and I love anything gingies. I just want to make sure that every little glob of glue that I put down is getting covered with these foam beads. I'm so hot in here, I'm going to turn my ceiling fan on, but I don't dare. Can you guys imagine? That would be a disaster. We would have foam beads all over. I would be picking them up until this time next year, probably. Fun, fun. Yeah, they are static and they do stick to your fingers. All right, so let's tip it. Let's do the magic. Let's see. And then you know what? After your glue is good and hard and dry, if you do have any low spots, you can always go back in and add more. Add a little drop of glue and then sprinkle some more foam beads on it. But when your glue is really wet, I would just do just what you need. So cute, Connie. So cute. I love everything you make. I love your style. I'm just sprinkling a little more, like if I can still see some glue, I'm putting some more on those spots to make sure they get good and covered. And kind of pushing it in with my fingers lightly. Does it look like the Hobby Lobby one? Well, I'm impressed with myself that they are not all over. Like I said, I'm dying in here. I want to turn the ceiling fan on, but I don't dare. I don't dare. All right, so let's set that aside and let that just dry a little bit. We'll go back to our donuts. See, this is a perfect product to go back and forth with. All right, I'm done rolling clay, so I'm going to get my silicone mat out of here so I don't get anything on it that I don't want on it. I always try to take care of those really well. And let's bring parchment paper over. And I grabbed the Candyland Christmas mix from Paper Sweeties. This is one of my favorite sprinkle mixes from my shop, at least. I used this on my nutcracker, the foam nutcracker that I made. It's a yummy mix of little hot pink and white peppermint candies and little white confetti circles, clear acrylic beads, pink, like baby pink jimmies, and then like iridescent, different size little pearls. Iridescent, so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see it that well on the camera. It's such a pretty mix. Oh, and little white like snowflakes too. So we're going to use a little bit of that on these donuts. Oh, I have foam balls stuck to me. I'm probably going to find them all over my house. So I thought we would use a little bit of this pretty sprinkle mix. Thought it would be pretty contrast against the yellow. And then we'll go back in with our fine glitter. So this I am switching to the clear tacky glue. Get my glue brush again. And we'll do one at a time. Now this, you do want to use the clear as opposed to the original, the white, because you want your glue to do its job, but then you want it to dry clear. When it's done, you don't want to see it. And I'm just spreading it around the white icing part. That's where I want my sprinkles and my glitter to be. Okay. And then I think instead of just dumping them on the donut, I think we're going to take the time to, I hope I don't regret this because I don't have a lot of patience. I like to normally just dump my sprinkles on, but sometimes it gets to be like too much if you do that. So we're going to try putting them on just one at a time. And then this way we'll get a nice little smatter of them. So I put all the peppermint candies on. So cute. And then let's get some of the pink jimmies. How many of you are going to try this? Try to make some of these for this Christmas. Or for maybe an upcoming birthday event. Amy, have you worked with foam clay yet? Have you made, I know you do a lot of different kinds of crafts. Have you done anything with foam clay? Have you tried it yet? Alright, and now I want to add some of the clear acrylic pieces. They're so pretty, you guys. Very pretty. I love this mix. It's called Candyland Christmas Sprinkle Mix in my shop. All right, now maybe some of the white snowflakes. They're so adorable. They're teeny tiny. I love them. This is kind of working out, doing one at a time. I still like to just dump them. I want to maybe next year. So fun. So fun. It's really fun to work with. It's like working with Play-Doh, sort of. Like when we were kids and played with Play-Doh. It's kind of like that, but better. Alright, and now I think I want to add a few of the little pearls, but like I said, there's all different sizes in here, and I only want to try to grab, there's like a jumbo, and then a large, a medium, and a small, like 4 different sizes. And I just want the small ones, so I'm gonna try to find them and pick them out and just add them, add a couple of them to the donut. The little bitty small ones. Probably would be easier if I used my tweezers instead of my hands, but I'm just using my hands. Just using my hands. Just now getting the crafting boxes emptied. Did you move, Amy? Did you move? Did you move? Are you still in Cameron? Wiggle that candy over a little. So I could put the pearl there. Okay. I think that's good. Sprinkles. Yeah. Alright, and now we want to add a little bit of, check on this, how's this guy doing? Doing good. Now we want to add a little bit of our, oh, closer to where Laura She's closer to Vass. Or is she in Vass? I think she's in Vass. I'm trying to get it just on my icing because the clay for the donut is still wet, so it will stick to that. Not as good as the icing where we have the glue, but it will stick to that. And I mean, you guys know me. If I do get glitter on the donut, it's not going to make me mad. Because, there's Bailey. Because I love glitter. So cute, you guys. So cute. Sparkly and fun. Oh, she's right down the road. That's so awesome. I'm so happy for you. I miss you guys so much. She commented on one of my things the other day. She's like, I miss your face. Oh, I'm so sorry, Amy. I'm so sorry. All right, that guy's done. Now we're just gonna rinse and repeat. Let's do one more because I touched it and glue was coming out on my fingers, so I think it's not quite dry enough to flip it. It is adorable, isn't it? So we'll rinse and repeat. We'll add some more tacky glue around our icing section. Get our glue brush. Spread it around the icing. Now this is the smaller donut, so we won't need to put as many of the little sprinkles on this one as we did the previous one, because that was the large donut. And we'll start with the peppermint candies, because they're the biggest. When you're sprinkling, you always want to start with your biggest embellishment and then work your way down to the smallest. So the peppermint candies are the biggest little bauble out of this pretty sprinkle mix. And then the next, we did the pink jimmies. So we'll add a few of those. How did you guys do, Amy, with the storm, with the tropical storm last week? Did you guys get a lot of rain? I think you guys got more rain than what we got here on the coast because it turned and went more west than what they originally thought it was going to do. It's crazy. These are so fun, you guys. I can see myself making more. So fun. All right, and then we did the little snowflakes, right? We did the little snowflakes next. And just a few little snowflakes. So cute. They're adorable. Super sweet. This and then the sprinkle mix I'm going to use Sunday on my live project are my two favorite mixes that I carry in my shop. And then some of the clear beads, just in any big spaces that we might have left. Clear beads are so pretty. And just a couple of those. One more. And then our tiny little pearls. The tiniest little pearls. Ooh. Did she have flooding? I hope she didn't. That is so scary. Water makes me so afraid. I'm so afraid of flooding. I'm just always so afraid of flooding. We're on the inner intercoastal. The front of our neighborhood is on the intercoastal. We're like a 5-minute buggy ride from the water in our neighborhood. But being on the intercoastal is a little bit better than being on the actual ocean side as far as when storm surge goes. It'll be a little bit less on the intercoastal side than on the ocean side. My husband wanted to be right up on the water, and I told him no. Okay, guys, I think that's good with the sprinkles. And then we'll add a little bit of our diamond dust glitter, clear white glitter. Yeah, he wanted to be up on the water in the front of the neighborhood, and I kind of vetoed it. And I said, I'll do this. I'm all about moving to the beach, but I don't want to have the house on the water because I don't want to have to worry with every single storm that our house is going to flood. So we're close enough to hop in the buggy and drive over and sit at the waterfront, but our house is not immediately on the water. Oh my gosh. So cute. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so before we do the third one, I'm going to go back to this guy now. Close my glue. And we're going to do the third side, and that's all we're doing because I'm not going to do the back because the back is going to get with the floral taken wire and wired onto my garlands. So we're only doing 3 sides. So I'm going to go back to the original white tacky glue. It's a little bit more economical than the clear tacky glue. And I bought this in like a gallon container off of Amazon. So, and then I just put it in I can't talk and put glue down at the same time. I just transfer some of it into like an empty squeeze bottle that I had from when I emptied the glue out. So it's easier to work with than in the little gallon container. Okay, and I'm just doing the same thing we just did. Putting the glue down. Get my glue brush. Going to spread it around. You're excited to see it complete. Me too. Me too. So far, I think it's looking a lot like the one at Hobby Lobby for half the price. And you know what, guys? I bought this styrofoam block from the Dollar Tree, but y'all could get even craftier than that because you know I love trash to treasure stuff. You might have a box of something in your house. Check your pantry. You might have something in your pantry that comes in a box that would work for the size of this. I mean, by all means, it doesn't have to be a styrofoam block. Unless you plan to put stuff on picks and push the picks in. But I was doing mine just like the Hobby Lobby one where just had the tinsel up top and the donuts. So you might have something right in your house, like a little box or something that you bought. They came in a little box. I tend to save my boxes. I fold them flat and keep them in the garage. And then when I do need a box, chances are I might already have one. So you might have a box that you could use. You don't have to use a styrofoam block. I think I need a little bit more glue. Right there. And right there. The hardest thing is patience. having to do this in steps and be patient. I'm a very instant gratification type of girl. I like to just do it and see the finished product immediately. And you can't do that with this. You have to be patient and do the steps. All right, so now we're going to go back to our, see, I put that on the first side, and there's glue that isn't completely dry yet. So this does take a while, you guys, to completely dry, because you're putting the glue on so thick. You're putting it on so thick. Oh my goodness. I have little foam beads all over the floor in my craft room now. How fun is that? Yeah. I like to see it done right away. I was doing good with the foam beads until just this last time. I think because I'm holding this with my one hand, the other times I brought it down to on my floor with two hands, so I could kind of hold the bag closed, and this time I used one hand, and they all just decided to jump out of the pool and go all over the floor. Hi, Lucy. Welcome. How are you today, sweet girl? We're making a Hobby Lobby inspired. There's just like glitter, right? Yeah. There's glitter all over my house because I use glitter on everything, and it gets all over, and then I step on it with my bare feet and I track it all over the house. Lucy, we're making a Hobby Lobby inspired little gift box. The little adorable gift boxes they have in the Candyland aisle at Hobby Lobby. I loved, and even with them being 50% off this week, I said I probably can make them for a fraction of the price with some stuff that I have in my craft room already. So I got the bag of these pastel foam beads from Walmart. Oh, Annette, that's so smart. Annette says you can add a dryer sheet inside the bag of the foam beads to try to cut down on some of the static. So smart. I would have never thought of that. I'll put this up so you guys can see it, because this is like the magic part. When you tip it, and then they only stick to where you had your glue. I'm going to do that, Annette. I'm going to do that to get rid of some of that static. I'm definitely going to do that. So cute, you guys. It's just that glue takes a while. And I feel like I'm not going to be able to finish this completely 100% live with you all this afternoon, because I feel like we're going to have to wait until this glue dries a little bit more. But I can get as far as I can get, show you how I'm going to finish it. And then once that glue dries a little bit better, finish it off and take a picture. So cute. So far I'm thinking it looks like the Hobby Lobby one. I'm thinking it does look like the Hobby Lobby one. Alright, so I'm debating now if it would be right side and do on the top. And I think because we just did that, I'm going to say no. Let's let this sit for a couple of minutes and dry a little bit, because I'm so afraid if I tip it upright, that glue is going to start dripping down, and that's what we don't want to happen. Yes, I'm going to give that a try, Annette. I love that. Makes complete sense. Use a dryer sheet to get rid of the static. All right, so I'm just going to leave this sitting in the beads like that. On the first side that we did, that's like the side that's like the most dry at this point. I'll pick those beads up later. Let's go ahead and bling out our last donut, and then we'll go back and see how dry that box is to see if we can take the cap off, Deb. Take the cap off. That might help. Right. Okay. Oh, I got a little foam bead stuck to my finger. All right, so spread our glue out, and this is our final donut. Spread the glue out. Add our large, chunky sprinkles first, and then do our smallest little glitter last. You always work biggest to smallest when you're adding embellishments. And I'm making sure I kind of get out to those edges, so when we go add the glitter, it'll stick nice. And then just repeat what we did with the others. We'll start with the little peppermint candies. They stick really nice to your wax pen. That's the easiest one. What do you think, Bailey? Cute? Mommy making cute stuff today? She says, yes, Mommy, I love it. All right, and then next we did our little pink jimmies. They don't like to stick to the wax pen so good. They're a little bit more of a challenge. And like I said, you could use tweezers if you don't have a wax pen, or you can use your fingers, or you can just sprinkle it on with your fingers. Just take a little bit and sprinkle it on with your fingers if you didn't want to fuss like this, which is what I normally do. I normally don't like to fuss like this. I normally just let it rip. Just sprinkle them on. Okay. One more. And then we're going to do the snowflakes. The little white snowflakes. Add a few of those. Oh, I don't like that one. It's not a full snowflake. I don't like that one. Get out of there. One of its sides was missing. We don't want any deformed snowflakes. We want just the cute ones. Just the cute ones. Sorry, kiddos. All right, and then our acrylic beads. Add a couple of those for some sparkle. So pretty. Oh, I I can hardly believe that, Connie. Everything you make is so, so pretty. I think she's being too critical. I can hardly believe that. I haven't seen anything that you posted that wasn't absolutely darling. And then our little iridescent pearls for the final. What are you doing over there, girl? Are you grooming? You guys hear noises behind me. It's Bailey. I think she's in her little basket, like grooming or doing something with her nails or something. I don't know. She's doing her dog thing. Okay, sprinkles, sprinkles, sprinkles. She said she can't tell what it is. That's harsh. That's so harsh. So harsh. All right, and then some of our iridescent glitter or diamond dust. I love this stuff. I could drink this stuff. Oh my gosh. Well, if you guys decide to try these, I can't wait to see how yours come out. I think I definitely want to make some more, but I feel like I would have to like assembly line them, like have 3 of the boxes going at once so I can keep flipping them and doing the donuts. It's so cute, you guys, so cute. They came out so sweet. Yeah, the white icing does bring out all those pretty colors. All right, so next, in my mind, well, I wanted to add a little bit more. I hope that wasn't a mistake setting it on that. The glue is still really wet on the first side, so I feel like I'm not going to be able, because I wanted to wrap. I mean, maybe I can. I could just go over it. On the Hobby Lobby one, some of these beads were coming up on the top a little, but I don't know how much I need to, because like I said, theirs had tinsel. I couldn't find tinsel, so I was going to kind of put this on the top of mine. So I don't know how much. I only need to go over a smidge, and then I was going to add the donuts like in there, like how they had. I think that's going to be super cute. So maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll try adding just a little bit of glue just around the top, because I don't want to. Hi Sarah, how are you today? Hi Melissa, how are you? Welcome, welcome. We're making one of the Hobby Lobby inspired Candyland gift boxes that they have out right now in their Candyland's Christmas section. They're so adorable. I love them so much. But I thought I could probably make one for a fraction of the cost. So that's what we're trying today. Trial and error. So far, everything that we've done, huh, girls? So far, everything we've tried has kind of worked. I wouldn't really say that anything's been a fail so far. So I had a styrofoam block I covered with a few pieces of a foam sheet. Just one that I had used a little bit of it for another project. If you didn't have a styrofoam block, you can use any kind of square little box you might have hanging around your house. Check your pantry. unless you were going to stick something in it, like a pick of some sort, you know, a candy on a pick, on a skewer, then you would probably want to use a styrofoam block. I am not. I'm doing mine like the Hobby Lobby one, and they just have donuts on top of theirs with tinsel. So that's how I was going to do mine. But if you wanted to decorate the top with candies and treats on a skewer, then you definitely would want to use a styrofoam block. But I have this styrofoam block, so that's why I'm using it for my project. I already had it in my stash. So then we just used original Aleene's tacky glue. You could use Elmer's glue, and we did one side at a time, turned on its side, and just dribbled the glue on, you know, in a drip kind of pattern, and then added some of these foam beads. And I got these pastel foam beads from Walmart. My Dollar Tree store had them, but not in the pastel colors. They were in darker colors, and I wanted mine pastel, so I looked and looked, and I found them at Walmart. So I ordered them. Hi, Tabby. How are you today? And we did 3 sides. I didn't do my 4th side because I'm going to put a floral pick in there with wire, and this will become an attachment to my Christmas garlands, so you're never going to see the back. So I said, why waste materials? Why waste glue and these little foam balls? You're never going to see the back, so I'm not even decorating the back of mine. No need to waste time or materials. And then, like I said, I did one side at a time because you kind of have to let it sit for several minutes and let the glue dry into those beads before you turn it. And you don't want to set it this way because the glue will drip. It'll continue to drip. So once you draw your drips on, add your beads, leave it sitting like that for a few minutes and let it dry. Then turn it this way and do it again and let it dry, and then your 3rd side. Unless if you're doing yours a different occupation and you need all 4 sides decorated. If you're going to like put it as a little decoration on a tiered tray at your house, you would want to do all 4 sides. You definitely would want to decorate all 4 sides. But for mine, it's going to be a wreath attachment outside on my holiday garlands. So I only needed 3 sides done. So while the one side was drying, we jumped over and we made our little donuts, because that's the Hobby Lobby ones have donuts in the middle. So I made 1 large one and 2 small ones. We made the donuts, covered them with icing, added some Candyland Christmas sprinkles from the Paper Sweetie shop, and then some iridescent glitter. And then we went back and forth in between adding the glue and the foam balls, and then making and decorating the donuts, letting our glue dry really good. Now I'm just doing a little bit of the drip on the top of my box. I love these pastel foam beads. I love them so much. Oh my gosh, I'm going to want to put them on everything. I ordered 2 bags of them when I found them because I had been looking for the pastel foam balls and couldn't find the pastel ones. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's just cute just like that. It's just cute just like that. How yummy. And see, I just went a little bit around the edge. Alright, so then next would probably be to add your ribbon, if you're going to want to add ribbon. My only concern is that glue is still really wet, and I don't want to ruin any of it by rushing it and adding the ribbon. don't know if I want to continue or stop. Oh, this is adhesive back. I got this from the Dollar Tree, and it's adhesive back. How cool is that? So what I wanted to do was to put it, you know, crisscross down like that, like a present. What do you guys think? I just don't know if I want to do it or if I should wait until the glue dries more. I feel like I want to do it. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen? I mean, it's just a styrofoam block and some foam beads. That's cool. That I did not know. I don't think it said that it was adhesive backed. That's really cool for the Dollar Tree, right? So I don't even have to probably attach it with my glue gun. Maybe I will in the beginning, in the end. I'm thinking you'd wait, Amy, you'd wait. I don't feel like I can wait. I don't feel like I can wait. I feel like I have to do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. All right. I'm gonna put just a little bit of hot glue on it, and even though it's adhesive backed, just to help it get started on the bottom of my foam box. Are you guys holding your breath? Because I am. Because I am holding my breath. So I cut it off. And add some more hot glue onto that little end. And just secure it down. So your bottom looks like that. All right, we're going to do it the other way. Do it the other way now. Okay, I need to take a breath. It was so stressful. Ooh, who knew crafting was so stressful, right? All right, put a little bit of hot glue on the end just to help it get started. I'm going to come over here with it. Onto the back. Crisscross. Down the front. Cut it off. I'm going to go back. I think I bought 3 rows of this color and 3 rows they had like a white iridescent one. I need to go back and get more of that. I didn't realize it was adhesive backed already. Hi Carol. We're making a Hobby Lobby inspired Candyland gift box. A little pressy. How cute, you guys, Dollar Tree. Run out to your Dollar Tree. It's in the little section, the craft aisle, back where they have the ribbons, the deco mesh, and the ribbons in the foam, styrofoam pieces. That's where I got that. Cute, you guys. So cute. All right. So now we're going to add this, my faux tinsel, because I couldn't find tinsel at Hobby Lobby. So this is my faux tinsel. This is probably going to make it look more like a birthday present than a Candyland Christmas present, but oh well. You got to work with what you have, right, girls? All right. I put hot glue on that. That had an adhesive backing, but I added more hot glue to it as well. You guys, how cute is this? Who's gonna go and make these? How cute. I think with the curly stuff, it definitely does have a little bit more of like a birthday present kind of vibe, as opposed to the tinsel. For Christmas, I feel like the tinsel would have been better, but I couldn't find tinsel, and I was really excited to give this a try. Okay. And then our donuts, but I am going to have to wait on the donuts, I think, until they dry, because they're not, hi Don, welcome. They're not dry, so I'm going to let them dry nice overnight, and then I can add some, I'll probably do a combination of super glue and hot glue, because you're not supposed to use hot glue with the foam clay. But those glitter sheets, I feel it would need just a little bit of the hot glue to help it stick. But the Hobby Lobby ones kind of have the donuts upright like this. Again, my clay is wet, so I don't want to push them in because I don't want them getting misshapen or getting any indents on them from the glitter sheet or any of the goodies. But when these dry on the Hobby Lobby box, they're kind of like standing up like that and like that. So they'll kind of look like that, but better. But better. And because I did make mine on a styrofoam block, I will probably put some toothpicks into the bottom of the donut and then poke that in to help stabilize it a little bit more. But yeah, you guys, there's my take on the Hobby Lobby little Christmas boxes. Super sweet. Very easy to do. Just take your time with the foam balls and have fun with it. Do you guys have any questions for me before I dismiss class today? And probably you making yours not on the live, let them dry. Let them dry for a good couple hours, your foam beads, before you add your ribbon in your topper. I rushed it a little because I'm on the live and I wanted you guys to see it. And I wanted to see it, but if you're at home making some, just assembly line everything and let the steps dry in between. Who's going to make some? Connie's going to make some. And if you didn't have foam clay or you didn't want to work with foam clay, I'm sure you could find something cute from Hobby Lobby, a little ornament or something to put on top of the box. Something cute. Even in the Candyland aisle, they had pretzels. Hi, Betsy, how are you? They had pretzels, they had peppermint candies, they had cute little bulbs. A little Christmas bulb would be adorable just on top. Lollipops, a cookie, like a sugar cookie or a snowflake. Yeah. You could get really creative with them. You didn't have to do donuts like I showed today. You could put anything that you want on top of yours. Okay, guys. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for joining me. Until next time, happy crafting. Bye-bye, everyone.